Do you want to make up to $800 per hour? Or how about up to $1,000 per hour with minimal effort? Let me show you something that's going to change your life almost immediately. Ever wonder what it's like to make up to $2,000 or even up to $3,000 or more per day? Here's a fact. Making this type of income is not only possible for the average person, it can be done automatically, all from home, easily. In fact, with what I call instant payday tricks, even a self-professed idiot can make up to over 80 grand per month.
I had no idea that ordinary people could make so much money using this website. All I needed was some straightforward guidance, and then making money was easy. Thanks to this ingenious system, I was set up in less than 30 minutes and then started making money that same day. By the end of my first week, I was more than $10,500 in profit, and so I spent the following week in Italy where I was still making money.
I've been using this website for just over 7 months, and in that time, I've made more than $300,000. The earning potential here is truly phenomenal. Now, I just moved my family into a beautiful 4-bedroom house, and now I've got my eye on a new Tesla. I still can't believe that this money-making website has been right under my nose the entire time, and I just didn't know how to use it. And thanks to this effective system, my whole life, it's changed.
And that's understating the potential, because you could very well make much more. Check this out. In the past 30 days alone, I've made $80,923 with some hidden payday tricks. And you know what? I can prove that anyone can do this. In fact, it's super simple to make up to $1 million a year when you know how. Want to see some proof? Just 2 months ago, Samantha Yeager made $61,000 from working 45 minutes per day. 71-year-old Chris Thompson works only on weekends and sometimes only 1 day a week. Last month his paycheck was over 50 grand. And single parent Karen Lene consistently rakes in $800 in less than 20 minutes from random work that she never knew existed before. Very soon, you too could be making up to $2,000 or even up to $3,000 per day using a few well-hidden instant payday tricks that I'm about to reveal in under 2 minutes here. Hi, my name is Ed Roberts. In just a second, I'll be sharing with you the secret to getting some incredible paydays from just your laptop. In fact, even just using your phone is fine. You think that sounds too good to be true? Work in your pajamas and never having to stress about price tags? But thousands of ordinary people, like me, are secretly doing just that, and you can too.
I had no idea it was even possible to make money with this website. I was really nervous about getting started because I'm not great with computers, but the system was easy to set up. It only took around 10-15 minutes, and after that it just ran on autopilot. I started making money almost immediately.
I made $220 in the first hour of using the system, and I was completely mind blown. That was the first good bit of money I'd made online, and I just knew it was for real. Now I've actually been making $35,000 a month for the last 3 months. I'm almost completely debt free. I'm so grateful.
What I'm sharing with you today is the chance for a debt-free, worry-free life forever. Even if you're really short on time, you could still make awesome money from working less than an hour per day. I know many senior folks, single moms, and full-time caretakers who can only spare 15 minutes per evening, and they're still able to make thousands, if not tens of thousands. No degrees or education requirements, no knowledge requirements, and of course, no special skills are required. In fact, most of the people who are making $800 per hour or more don't have any degrees, and lots of them didn't even finish high school. All you really need is an internet connection and at least 15 to 20 minutes per day. You can use a laptop, desktop, computer, phone or tablet, it doesn't matter. There's absolutely no complicated setup or downloads, and you can start making money immediately. Check out how much I made yesterday, just off my phone actually. $3,009. And look here, the day before I made $1,500 working off my phone at the local coffee shop. In fact, I pretty much make $2,000 to $3,000 every single day. Now I'm pretty sure you've seen this before, and let me guess. You want to puke when that new system you try fails on you. For the nth time. Time after time, scam after scam. Well, I know the feeling. I've been there myself. There's really nothing worse. And let me tell you, this is truly different. When I share my instant payday tricks with you, you'll see that the way I make money is one of the simplest and most overlooked methods in existence. You'll be shocked that you didn't think of this before. You won't be asked to invest any startup cash. You won't be asked to do anything even slightly illegal. You won't be doing any MLM or anything that could be socially frowned upon. And you definitely don't need any special equipment or professional skills. Anyone, and I mean anyone, can make money with my tricks. I want to see you copy me and be making money today. Our atypical members make as much as $1 million or more every year. That's enough to do some crazy shopping sprees, always fly first class, and buy a luxury car. In fact, everything you've ever dreamed of could finally be within your grasp. No more answering to a boss. No more long commutes or rush hour traffic. From this moment, you really can live how you've always wanted to live. Total freedom is only minutes away, but realize this. Before I discovered these instant payday tricks, my life was not easy. I was a sophomore in college when my then wife became pregnant with our first child. It was super sudden, and becoming a father at age 19 really made me nervous. I actually grew up in an orphanage, so I never had a father figure. So I had no one to really look up to or to learn from. My wife at the time at least had some work as a dental office intern. That wasn't always enough. I dropped out of community college just to help take care of our child. I started doing part-time work, washing dishes at the local restaurant. Just 10 months after our first baby, my wife had a second one. This time, it was a daughter. But then, when our second baby was only 5 months old, my wife filed for divorce. The arguments over money were just miserable. We split custody over the kids. So there I was, a single dad with one very young child, coupled with child support payments to keep up. A very low-paying job, zero college education, zero money, and zero hope. I didn't know what to do. There was no way I could afford daycare, so going back to school or getting a full-time job were both out of the question. As much as I hated this, I contacted my friends for help. When I told my best friend John what had happened, he offered to help me out. He knows my morals and how I always pay people back. He even offered to help me out. For a couple of nights each week, I hired a part-time nanny to watch my daughter, which meant I could get a job as a bartender across town. The job paid a bit higher than my part-time work washing dishes, but it still wasn't much. The lounge had free Wi-Fi at least. After each shift, I took my laptop to make money online. I heard of people making hundreds or even thousands of dollars each day online. And that's what I needed badly. A means of making a livable income while at the same time taking care of my daughter and making child support payments. One of the very first methods I came across was doing surveys on the internet. It looked easy enough because they said no special skills were needed. So I figured I could just relax while checking boxes, providing some personal info. I was ready to make an unlimited amount of money. Boy, was I wrong. My expectations were far from reality. Rather than receiving payment for every panel I completed, most of the surveys or panels entered me into some prize draw, which of course I never got a thing out of. Huge waste of time, but I didn't have any other options. So for a couple of weeks, when I wasn't working at the lounge or feeding my child, I'd set up my laptop on free Wi-Fi and began grinding through the surveys, click after click. Hour after hour, I tick boxes, share personal info, and desperately hoped that I'd get a nice prize. I got spammed repeatedly over the phone, and my inbox was flooded. Then after 3 weeks, I calculated my earnings, and here it was. I made less than $15. Even my minimum wage friends would be laughing at me. For all that time and effort, it's no better than being scammed. I could have spent all that precious time with my daughter. I was taken for a fool. I decided from that day forth, I'd never do online surveys or panels ever again. Over the next few weeks, I got pretty depressed. I lost all motivation. I was pretty much broke and no closer to finding an online income. But I saw my daughter's eyes. I knew I couldn't let her down, so I tried once again desperately. I found an article on Facebook about a guy who'd made more than $1 million from just 2 years of blogging. I got so excited. You see, I love to write, and now with this, I can make money from home. For the rest of the day, I researched on how to blog. I decided that my blog would be about guitar music. So I bought a domain name, set up a host, and installed this thing called WordPress. For 2 months, I blogged no less than 6 times every week. I shared my posts like crazy on social media. I was desperate for likes, retweets, or any kind of traffic. I even made a Facebook page for my blog, and to this day, it's got just 8 likes, including me, my friend John, and my aunt Patricia. And after 7 months of sharing guitar photos on Instagram, I didn't make a dime in profit. I was making no more than a few cents each week from the ads I put on the site. That didn't even come close to covering the cost of running my blog. When I took into account my bus fares traveling to guitar shops, plus the web hosting costs, I was losing money. Not to mention the hundreds of hours of my time wasted, of my life. Disheartened, I gave up on my blog. I was back to square one. A shift bartender with a daughter and child support payments to keep up, no college degree, and no closer to finding an online income. I kept stretching my tips, and I even took out one of those payday loans with a shockingly high interest rate. Was I dumb? Yes. But I didn't know what else to do. I never gave up on my dream of finding a reliable internet income. So every night on the bus ride home from the lounge, I'd pick up my phone and just keep searching the web. Then one night something weird came up. At this point, it had almost been a year since my ex-wife had left me. I didn't realize it at the time, but I had just found a secret loophole that would change my life forever. I was extremely skeptical, having been disappointed by literally every opportunity out there. In fact, I gave up on this trick just minutes after I activated it. I didn't believe in it because it was too easy, and it didn't cost me a penny. And as they say, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. So it shocked me when my account saw $700 within 15 minutes. Another hour passed and that figure was over $1,100. By the end of the first day, I had made $1,900. I couldn't believe I almost passed this thing up. I thought I was dreaming because it was just too simple of a process. And here you can see what I made by the end of my first week. $14,500.99. To say that I was happy would be an understatement. I had never seen that kind of money in my life. I don't think my bank balance had ever seen 5 figures before this. I was able to pay off my loans right away, even on their high, crazy interest rates. And I left my bartending job after the second week. I continued to make money through the secret website until my month-end balance was over $78,000. I'm not kidding, I had to pinch myself. I just kept using this website for about 3 months, clocking in over $1,000 per day. Then one day it occurred to me, there must be other secret loophole websites out there. So I set to work, scouring the web. Then after just 48 hours of searching the deepest, darkest corners online, I found another hidden payday loophole. Although the second loophole worked very differently than the first, I realized it was possible to make the same kind of money. Unsurprisingly, I was skeptical again. I wasn't truly sure how my luck could be so good, but I liked the idea of being able to mix up my work. Lo and behold, just 3 hours later, I saw 1,500 clock in. That wasn't luck. I realized this could be systematized. Now, when I fancied to break from one of my instant payday tricks, I could just switch to something different and still clock in over 1,000 a day regularly. Over the next 2 months, I came across 3 more payday tricks, all of which did even more than the first 2. And all the work was incredibly easy. No fancy technical equipment was needed, no college education was required, no startup capital was needed, and I could get started right away and make money immediately. Now that I have 5 different tricks to choose from, my day's never boring. I can do one type of work at lunchtime, assuming I decide to wake up late, another in the afternoon, and something entirely different the next day. And that's why I'm 100% certain that anyone can make money by copying me. If one method comes to be your favorite, then you can simply do that over and over again. Or if you're like me and enjoy switching things up, choose a different payday trick each day. There's no reason why every single person watching this video can't make over $2,000 by tonight if you copy my steps.
I'm gonna be honest, I had no idea what I was doing. Had no idea where to start. And in the end, I ended up not making one single dollar because I didn't know what I was doing, to be honest. But then something happened. I received an email and my life just completely changed. It was so easy to set up. I made over $500 within the first day. And I've been doing this for about a few weeks now, and now I'm making $4,000 weekly. So now I'm planning to quit my job and I'm gonna travel the world and see a lot of new things.
Everything can start to change. Just imagine almost making $10,000 within your first week and maybe even $34,000 by the end of your first month. Imagine having the money you need and deserve. I mean, make the down payment on your own apartment, buy yourself your dream car. I mean, do the things you've always wanted to do and never go back to cruddy minimum wage jobs. You seriously won't believe how much can change in just a short few months.
Yes, even today, 2.5 years after discovering that first instant payday trick, having made more than $2 million, I still can't believe most people never discover these. After years of dead-end jobs, hopeless debt, and online schemes that wasted my time, I finally found something real. And I've made more money than I could have ever dreamed of. It's not just the money. Another huge advantage of these methods is that you can work just about anywhere. At home, on the airplane Wi-Fi, in a bar, and even while camping. There's no other type of work that offers so much flexibility with an amazing hourly rate. And how much effort you put in, it's totally up to you. If you want to work only 20 minutes in the morning when the kids are at school, this will take care of you. If you want to work for 15 minutes in the evening when you get home from your day job, you're also cared for. And if you want to go crazy at 10 hours a day and make up to 6 figures every month, then go for it. Let me tell you about John Lambert. John worked as a full-time sanitation engineer before making his fortune. Each day, John would be out of bed, on the road before sunrise, beating rush hour traffic to go and collect dumpsters. At the end of every long day, he'd come home exhausted and be at the dinner table just in time to share a meal with his family. Then later, while the kids are playing upstairs, John would log on to one of the hidden loophole websites and work for 30 minutes before sleeping. And then from that small amount of online work, he'd made $500 to $800 each night. So after just a few weeks, John had made enough money to quit a job that he hated. Now he takes his family on at least one vacation per season. And it's those success stories that fill me with joy. I've been able to help hundreds of people by sharing these hidden loopholes. I'm aware that I could ask for thousands of dollars for sharing what I know. But I want to make sure that these instant payday tricks are made available only to the people who need them the most. And so I've made it possible for you to use my secrets for a very reasonable price. Please be aware, I don't profit from this, considering that this price covers my server costs to host this, among many other fees just to make these loopholes accessible online. Before today, the price to access all 5 of my instant payday tricks was $99. But right now, I'm giving you the chance to unlock these methods for just a small price that you see below. I really need more testimonials and success stories to help spread the word. That's all. There's no recurring payments, no hidden fees, just the price you see on your screen right now. And that small fee will reveal all 5 of my instant payday tricks. Again, realize that I get charged fees just to bring this to you. So the small fees merely to help cover my costs. Like I said, I want this information to be made available to the people who need it the most. The single moms and dads like myself. The people struggling with debt. The people working overtime with 0 time to spare. The people who have tried before to make money only to be disappointed over and over. These are the money makers you've been praying for. The payday tricks that actually work. For just the small fee that you see below, you could make up to $1 million in a single year. These instant payday tricks could change your life. And if you're at all unsure about making the purchase, as I know that every dollar counts when you got bills to pay and mouths to feed, I'm giving you the chance to sign up today with a 60-day money-back guarantee. That's right, I've partnered up with ClickBank, the internet's most trusted retailer of digital products, to assure you complete peace of mind. And if you're not happy with the payday tricks and the money that they bring you, then you'll be given back all your money. This is completely risk-free. You either make money or you don't pay. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. This I promise. So click the purchase button on your screen below and take your first step towards earning up to $2,000 or even up to $3,000 today. Again, absolutely no knowledge or special skills are required. Anyone can get quickly set up with these instant payday tricks. All you need is your laptop or phone. Don't put this off. I'm only accepting a few new members because none of this will work if too many people are using these tricks. And if you think, oh, I'll sign up later, this website could very well be gone when you come back. So no need to get permission from your spouse, no need to ask your friends, and no need to ask your pet dog. It's already 100% risk-free, I promise. Just click the button and sign up below. I really may take this page down any moment. If you don't join me now, you'll have missed your opportunity to make up to $1 million this year and every year after. Please, I don't want you to regret not having given yourself a chance. The fee to unlock these payday tricks is minuscule as it merely covers my costs. You can make that money back in the first 5 minutes. No, in fact, you can make 10 times your money back. Mark my words, you'll kick yourself for not at least trying this. These hidden payday tricks have completely changed my life forever. They all make great money, and you can work as little or as often as you please. I'll bet my reputation that this will be the best money maker you'll ever come across. Why? Because our current members can't get enough. Click the button below this video right now for the chance to make up to $1 million every year. Do it now. We'll talk to you on the other side to get you seeing extremely quick results today.